Nothing to live for if there's nothing to long for. There's nothing to live for if there's nothing. There's nothing to live for if there's nothing to long for. There's nothing to live for if there's nothing. That I've never seen.
My band is called Buffalo Hunt, and I guess a little bit about the name is that buffalo is a verb that means to confuse or to trick. And so Buffalo Hunt is kind of like seeking confusion or trickery or, you know, just not knowing what's happening, which I think is the artistic process, so it's kind of like a mission statement in the title. Also, Buffy St. Marie is my favorite artist, and so it's a little bit of a nod to her.
Oh my Grand Canyon, I need you to stay. I'm on my way.
I grew up in a musical household. My dad is, he has a master's in classical guitar and studied with Andre Segovia, and so he's very like, practice music, play music. He had in my room like, I want you to practice every day, you know, Uncle Sam. Not a great poster to live by, but I still nonetheless incorporated music into my life. But I started on classical violin, and then was more interested in songwriting and like production and studying sound and how to make a vibe from kind of an early age, like experimenting, doing weird stuff.
Do you still play violin at all, or?
I wouldn't say so. I mean, I can pick it up, but my sister is an amazing fiddle player and violinist. Yeah, Phoebe Hunt. Yeah. And so I know what it takes, and you do need to practice every day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little more like, I just let songs come to me and then like to collaborate, and I like that side of music.
You've lived here your whole life, right? So obviously you've seen the music scene from your infancy, not its infancy necessarily, right. But how has it changed? What do you think of the whole situation?
Well, I am a diehard optimist in the end. I do have concerns about the music scene in Austin in terms of so many venues have closed that were such a vital part of my upbringing. And I sort of am just vowing to keep the vibe alive and the experimentation alive. And there are other venues that have opened, and the torch is still being passed on. But it can be a bit disheartening when you see now with rising rent, and there's a big influx of the tech community here. Some musicians are getting pushed out. But if you look at the history of Austin, all musicians, all people who have lived here for, you know, since the 60s or 50s or maybe even before then have been like, you just missed it. You just missed what happened. And I do think there is still something here, and I love my music community. So that means there's something alive, you know. But I do think it's like keep Austin soul alive. I don't know. I'm keeping it weird, I guess, you know, but
Yeah.
The trouble with external rule, all the people should have equal responsibility for a healthy society. So tell me, can I play the fool and blame it on you? Yeah, tell me, can I play the fool and blame it on you? 'Cause I don't wanna.
So I would say the sound of Buffalo Hunt is pretty all over the place and depends, but my influences there's roots of Patsy Cline, which I don't think you would really guess, and Portishead, and then Beach Boys. I love Crazy Harmonies. I love Wall of Sound. And then also just Elliott Smith. Those are my big, that's if you put all that in a blender, you'd get what I'm trying to do. And, you know, it can groove. You could watch the music if you wanted, and you can listen to the lyrics, and mostly they're philosophical wanderings. Is that right?
The condition of a baby before it's too late to change. I'm gonna party till my face turns blue. So tell me, can I play the fool and blame it on you?
My bandmates I love so much. They actually play with both me and Alejandro, or Shaky Graves, my husband, and we're all like a close-knit family and have just this understanding of vibe and intentionality, and I sort of require that with who I play with because I speak in metaphors and abstractions about how I'd like a song to sound, and so you gotta have people who can roll with that, and they're amazing musicians that can play any style, and so I'm really lucky to have my band, and it's kind of a rotating cast of characters, but everybody can rock and roll, and it's fun. There's like a spontaneous sense of, we don't know who's gonna be at the next show, but we're gonna make it work with who's there and play these other songs, and it's fun. I see the whole project as an experiment. Just going back to like Buffalo Hunt, seeking confusion, seeking, I don't know, mystery. It's like, it doesn't have to be that the show is the same every time. Sometimes I play solo sets, sometimes I do a duo set, sometimes it's full band, sometimes 3-piece, or just me and drums, or it's like, let's see what can happen. You can play a little bit. There's no need to take it too seriously.
And blame it on you. I wanna be conventional. So tell me, can I play the fool? Blame it on you. Blame it on you. Blame it on you. Yeah, blame it on you.
Very suspicious ending.
So what's next for Buffalo Hunt and you?
Okay, well, what's next for me is, well, we're finishing the second record, and I actually have like 3 other records also. I have a lot of songs to record, but we're gonna make the next record, to be succinct about it. And I'm also the host of a TV show that just got picked up on PBS Plus, which is a travel TV show about music. So, like, you know, all those travel TV shows about food where you go eat, it's like, oh, we're going to go to a place, but then learn about the music, the culture, the working musicians in the area, and what sounds are coming out of there. So that's called City of Songs, and it's really, really fun. So that'll be coming out, and hopefully we're going to be shooting a second season. And those are the, you know.
That's awesome.
Those are the big ones.
Those are big ones.
Wow.
There's a breeze in the air, along which blows the scent of a flower. Say you do not care, but the bees, they will follow it for hours. It's the little things that hold this world together. It's the little things make the day go better. Smile from a stranger passing by.
You do a lot of stuff besides music. You know, you're an actress, producer. How do you find time for music? I mean, that sounds like a busy lifestyle, and a new mother.
I don't know, man. I kind of just think time doesn't exist, and I just go on impulse. So it's like, oh, right now I think that I'd like to pick up a guitar and play a song because I need to. It's basically a need base, and sometimes it's like, oh, I need to tell this story that's in my head, so I'm going to start writing this script. But it can happen at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I don't know. I'm up all hours. I don't know what sleep is anymore. But I do rest, and I take magnesium to sleep. The answer is, I don't know. My brain's crazy, but somehow, where there's a will, there's a way. I have no advice for anybody except that it's hard.
That was my next question.
Okay.
You would notice how we take advantage of so much love. Take advantage of so much love. It's the little things.
I think being a mom has made me realize what moms go through. I'm like, holy moly, this was a secret club I did not know existed, and I'm happy to be in it, but membership is really tough. But I think as a human, it's made me a better human because I feel less selfish. I feel more able to not dwell on things that don't actually matter, and to look more at, I wouldn't say legacy, but just how I would like to see the future and hold that within myself so that my daughter can perceive it. So it's deep, it's funny. Talk to me in 18 years when she's telling me whatever about myself.
Well, a little bit more on that. I mean, your husband is a touring musician.
Yes.
And you're a musician and actress. And, you know, you guys are both busy and I'm assuming traveling a lot. Like, how do y'all balance that? Is it like, okay, this is your week on the road, you take the baby, or how do y'all handle?
There's no template for sure. And we're both learning, but we're both willing to learn and we're both willing to make mistakes and course correct and have 5 contingency plans and let them all go out the window. But I'd say we both support each other a lot in knowing that he needs some time to focus on his art. I need some time to focus on my art. And right now we're just in the beginning stages, so we'll see how it all unfolds. But we're committed to all of that and growing as a family.